Here we go. This is probably gonna be the biggest waste of paper of my life. Cause I mean, I bought this one specifically for like an origami. And I never did it. But here we are. Making the Om. God damn it. Okay. Let's begin. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? This one. This is what we're making. Trying to make. Aha. There was supposed to be more than 3 toes at the back. I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Let's see here if this is good enough. That's good enough. In case I'm fucking up somewhere, you should be able to see that. Hopefully. Can move this out of the way. Let's put it right there. Let's see here. We're going. Okay, backside first. This is going to take a while. It's important you fold it correctly in the beginning so that all the folds will more or less match up later. If you're like a tiny bit off now, you're gonna be off by a lot later. Because every mistake you make now adds up tremendously. You can fix that, but it's difficult. You have to know what you're doing. Now we have the pleat, the pinch. There's the first one. There's the second one. I'll move it a little bit so that I can actually pull this off. There we go. There we go. Ah, fuck, I forgot. No. Only the corners, only the corners. Okay, it's fine. I love it how I make this out of entirely red and white paper, and the only thing that's red on this model is the gills at the end. Like nothing else is red. What did I fold? Yeah, I guess it's this one now. Oh, it's already finished. Perfect. Up and down. god, Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. This is about a third of the way of the crease pattern. The hardest part is yet to come. Flip it again. Make sure to align that crease there. And then you fold it forward. Breathing is hard with this. I don't like this model just because of this alone. And the payoff is even less, to be honest. But I'm doing this because I have to. Where is it? I just finished folding it. Did I throw it away already? I don't know where it is. It should be here somewhere. I glued it and everything today. God damn. Okay, this one. This is the last long one. A short one. Wait, what? Yeah. No. What? Yes. It is here. I'm confused. Did I? Yeah, it's this direction, yeah. I'm trying to align this one with the crease here. That's the only thing I can see being different about this paper. The crease right there. I don't think you can see it. Yeah, that crease. That one. You won't be seeing this red for too much, don't worry about it. After the second weird pre-creases, the red is mostly gone. 4 again. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the last 3 I can do now also. Then I can just fold all of them. The last 4 here are not folded. Yeah, here. This one. Okay, so 2 blocks down from here. 1, 2. So 2 diagonal blocks, and then I'm just gonna fold everything forward because it's going to make it a bit easier. Like I'm gonna fold mountain folds instead of valley folds like they show here, because I don't care. I'll just reverse them later. The middle should be here, so that's there. Yeah, that's the middle. 2 blocks from the 2 blocks up top. One block difference. Six from the top, so 2 from here, and then down to 4 from the bottom. With a block in between there. It is a block in between. And there's a 4 block difference there. That's perfect. And then 8 blocks from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And don't fold the last part. So there and then just like that. 15. Forward. Three blocks diagonally. Then it's this one. But I already folded it accidentally, so I'm making sure it's like that. This one should not be folded, but it's fine. From here, I don't see where these folds are, like at all. So I just have to guess by number. That's what I do. So 2 from top, 4 wide. That's where that one begins. So I'm just gonna fold it from there. Now, from there, 4, straight down again. It's here. I did this a couple times and I failed to count correctly both times by eyeballing it, so I learned it to diagonally from 4 wide. I failed my first one, but I finished the second one somehow. 2 wide here. The next one is, I know the corner here, but that's a little bit later. 2 up and 2 down. Now it's from here out towards the middle here. I don't see it, but I'll see it later. It's supposed to be there, but this one is not going there. Or is it supposed to be lower? 2 blocks lower, so let's see, 2 blocks. 2 blocks lower, then it's there. Oh yeah, it is there. Okay, it's this one. I found it. It's right there. And then down towards there, we can check if it's correct by folding 3 diagonals. And it should be below that one by 1 block. That's perfect. Perfect. Correct. Now, zooming in on 17 here. This one. That's a bit crooked, but it's fine. And then this one is connected also. Then, for funsies, I'm gonna flip it because we're going to fold in between these folds. So these 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's a 2 space 2. 2 space 2. Then these ones sideways. Where are they? I lost them instantly. I think they're here. Yeah, they begin at the corner there. Okay, I think I can see that one. Yeah, 2 2 2 all 2. So before that one, so it's 2. Yeah, 2 all 2. There we go, to all 2. And that's before that one. Perfect. Correct. Next. Squares above that one. So this small squares here. Above there. Go, we have those 4 or 2 I should say. Then we have the bigly ones. They are used for collapsing later. Kind of a hard step, but if you don't have these, it's gonna make it a bit harder. So folding them now is a good idea. That's about it. Now it's complete. Why is it not flat? Why is it not straight either? It's supposed to go here. There we go. Much better. And flat and everything. Now flat. There we go. This paper is weird. I never folded with this before. I folded with the smaller ones, but not with the bigger one. It's kind of more interesting. So before this small block, you see here the first one at the bottom, you're going to do 2 sinks. So 1 sink and 2 sinks. We're just going to collapse them as normal. Wait, I'm not in frame. Doing this with one hand is harder, but it's possible because of the pre-creases. Thank Jesus. Thank Jesus Christ for the pre-creases. Make sure they're straight and correct. Put it down. If you want to see if it's correct, you can like count the bottom ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's correct. Fold the edge to the crease line, then unfold. I'm pretty sure you're flattening this one, so I'm just gonna flatten this one early by just pressing on it. I don't want to delay too much, but that's exactly what you do anyway. You don't pull out that corner, Interesting. You pull out this corner though. So we're back to the red. Then we please let me close it again. Bye bye. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, it has to be this one. This is a tricky step. I have still no clue how to make this correct, but I'm just gonna do that YOLO style. This is supposed to be down, but it automatically flipped up on 31, so 33. Now we're going to kind of squash, but we are going to fold them. What is this? This looks loose. It is loose. Why is it loose? It's loose on. It's loose on both sides. Jesus, what happened? It's loose everywhere. Damn, what happened to it? Every single one. There we go. A bit better. Much better. Huh. Interesting. I wonder where that was. Oh my god. This one is breaking also on me. Hopefully this may be a bit better. I don't know. Don't ask me. Maybe here? Yeah, here is better. So I'm going to have to turn this somehow. This good? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. You basically have to lift this up, open it a little bit, so this layer is visible, the one with the folded box before, making it look like a box-ish. This is supposed to be down, so this is supposed to be like open a little bit, but it has to be crimped. On this way, it looks like it's crimped this way. And it is. So you're basically doing that. And on the other side, you're crimping it the other side. So on the picture here, it looks like it's crimped this way. This way. So I'm going to do that. I'm confused again. I lost the position of the paper. Last time I did this by folding the top one later. I guess you can flatten this in the meantime, but it doesn't look like it's flattenable, especially now with these folds here. So I had problems with this one last time also, and I accidentally made it correctly. So I don't know how you are supposed to even do this. Maybe just my brain is not big enough to fold this part. But it's supposed to be like this, right? Yeah, there we go. It's flattened. I just basically did something. I mean, it's not the correct way, because there's this, which is not supposed to be here. A work in progress. This is everything. Everything here is a work in progress. So it has to be the other way, I guess, like inside. I'm gonna push it in. Yeah, there we go. I pushed it in, and that seemed to solve the problem. And the same thing again. But this time pushing the top also a little bit inwards. Right? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you're just going to continue with this on the next steps, because I remembered how to make it. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Flattening this, opening this, flattening this, opening this, flattening this. Keep doing that, flattening, opening, flattening, opening, flattening, opening. And there you have it. $37, $38, and then we have this. Now we open this up. More. Come here, please. There we go. Now we're just going to do this. And this one is a bit tricky also. I have no idea how to make this actually correct. I accidentally succeeded one time before. I'm going to lower my video settings on this top cam because it's kind of crazy right now. Okay, and then what do you want from me specifically? I want lower or normal? Lower. Okay, apply. Yes. It's a bit better. I'm going to have it be static for a moment so it's easier to see, so it doesn't change colors too much. Let's see here. This one is a creepy crawler, but I just folded it upwards, and that helped a little bit. You can't see it. You can't see it. That's fine. That's fine. It's 41. I wanted to zoom in a little bit so I could see something correctly, but I guess not. We're not having that kind of luxury today. I'm assuming it has to be folded up while it's being squished, and the middle is going to be squished again. This picture is kind of helping a little bit, to be honest. There we go. This is how it's supposed to look like. A bit squish, more squish. And this has to be folded somewhere. I think upwards. Or it's supposed to be straight later. So I'm just gonna fold it like this. Just close it. And here we have it. Our work in progress. Turn over. I don't remember how I did here last time, but if it's incorrect, I'll let you know in the comments. Flip it over. Flip it over. Yeah, there we go. It looks correct here now. So it was correct. No comments needed. No comments required. Now, what are we at? What are we at? 45. 46. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have that. Perfect. Now, I'm pretty sure you're gonna open this up, hold it there, and then flatten it again. This is a speedrunning strat. If you folded it for 10 years or longer, so please use with caution. Please use with caution. And then you have to lift this one forward, right? Or not? Later. But it doesn't matter, so I'm gonna do it right now. It's not gonna structurally change the paper or anything. You're just doing step 52 before you're doing 49. This one is supposed to be upwards, like this, also, apparently, before you squish it back. So, don't forget that. It's difficult. And then you flatten it here. And then you flatten it here. And then you flatten it here. This one doesn't have it, so I'm gonna make it a little bit flattened over here. Like that. Yeah. Turn over. Open. Spread out the layers. This one is a bit tricky also. You kind of want to fold them out and then backwards. Inside. And then you're going to have to fold that 57, assemble the following creases. They are going to the corners, so I'm just gonna open it up a little bit more and use the corners provided to give me a little extra leverage like this, and then we're closing it forward, right? Yeah, forward. It should lay flat. Now we're opening it up. No, it's supposed to be straight. So what do you want? Here's how it looks like. And then, oh, I love this one. This is my favorite. Open sync. I usually begin from here by flattening it, the model underneath, and then keep flattening it flattening. I cannot speak. And then keep flattening like that. And then you continue on with the rest of the model. Again, press it in a little bit on every edge possible with all of your fingers. And then from top, and then from the bottom, and then up, 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 up. I think this is the second model in this book where it's a 4-star difficulty. So beware, this may not be for everyone. And if you're watching this all the way over here, it's for you definitely. Because I don't think you will be able to follow along after like the first collapse. When I was folding the 15 centimeter one, I had trouble with the small folds because they are already very small, and making them out of paper that's less than twice the size of the recommended one is not a good idea. But there we go. We successfully made the flag. Now let's bring it over. I'm still sleepy. We're gonna have to squash this a little bit. I don't exactly know where to put the I know exactly where to put the valley fold here because it's on this corner, and that exists on there. So how many blocks out? Until there. So yeah, it's here. And then you continue as if nothing happened. And then, and then, and then. It doesn't look right, does it? It does. It's just that it needs to be folded like this. There we go. So now that we have this folded, finished, we have this. I guess this is where it begins. Yeah, this is where it begins. I think you're supposed to do this, right? If I'm not mistaken. With 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So we can check that out. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far we're doing great, but the model is getting a bit thicker. So beware, beware. You're folding it up and over. Then you're bisectoring this one. This is one you cannot cheat. You have to fold this bisector because you're opening it up later completely. And then you're pushing these in. And then you're pushing these other ones in. Like that. And then you're flattening this one. So you actually needed to flatten it. I forgot. God damn it. And then you take this out from here. And then you valley fold this corner here. And you open sync this also. Here. You close it. You close that, and then you sink it inside the paper. Like that. Flat. 70. Now you flatten this one also. I don't think I can cheat this one, but I'm going to try. It's very difficult to squish a model like this when it's very hard to open it. So I'm just going to do this the normal way, the correct way, by folding the angle bisector first. A little bit somehow. Then I'm going to open it and flatten it. It does not want to be nice with me, so I'm just going to move on a little bit, flattening it as I go, flattening it with the edge and then bringing it up from here, flattening it here also. Then moving on. Wait, we're not moving on yet. We are going to fold in half first. This small edge right here needs to be folded straight and in half. There we go, straight and in half, and then open synced. And then closed, and then closed, and then lifted. No, lifted and then flipped. Yes. Let's see here. Then you got to open this one. Open dishwasher. Then you have to open this one. You fold this one. Just like that. Are you folding this down, not up? I'm sorry. Then bisector open sink on both of these corners. Can I put you back to better light properties, or is that a crime? Okay. I'm going to assume it's a crime because it does not want me to have a good video. Yes, I'm going to continue. Open sync this. I think these are the these are the hands. This could be the whiskers, the gills, the face, toes, the red parts. Fold along the bisector angle and unfold. Then what do you want me to do? Open sync. Now that I think about it, when they say reverse fold everything, I'm pretty sure they mean literally unfolding everything and then refolding it the other shape. Because damn, this is going to be tough. I'm just following the guide made with the other side, so I don't have to make the same thing twice. I mean, I already made it once. Why make it again? Then you just flatten it. Flatten it flat. Flatten it flat. Yes, and then flatten it flat again. And then the same thing on these two sides. Yes, yes. Yes. And this one also. So all three of these. Same things on this side. Although I don't see a reason to I'm a bit suspicious what to do here. 90, 92. What is 90 again? Yeah, but this is flat, so I don't know if I can. So I'm just gonna do a one a little flatten maneuver here and hope it helps. If not, I'll be in trouble. Big trouble. There we go. And then we have this one, same thing again. I'm just gonna use this edge here to help me guide the rest. There we go, there we go. We have all these three sides here. I'm not too sure what to do with these. Let me check if I can see if I can find anything to do with these. Because these are supposed to be straight, never mind. Yeah, they are supposed to be like this. You fold them away later, I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna follow the book correctly. There we go. Then we're folding this one. Zoom in enhance. Yeah, you're folding these. And open syncing them, so yes. I did exactly what you were supposed to. There. There we go. Jävlar. Unfold, open sync. You were supposed to be careful with the edge here, but I never got there because somewhat was folded a bit too thick, I guess. So it doesn't have to be folded in any way, shape, or form. That fold doesn't exist. I think it's because it's too thick. And I'm going to glue the model off camera also. I'm going to glue it. I don't want to spend too much time today. Or maybe not, actually. We'll see. We'll see what happens today. Flip the model. Spread squash. I'm trying to make it look good, but it's not looking good. Something is off. And I can't put my finger on it. But anyhow, yes. This is supposed to be flat on this side. Oops. Wait, again. I'm gonna redo this one. I'm gonna redo this one. I'm sorry. I have to go back. You have to go back. Upwards, please. There we go. Oh. I'm doing sacrilege to this paper. There we go. Flattened. Flattened. Good job. Now we're back here. This one is folded down. This one is folded flat. So yeah, right there. Okay, there we go. Bit better. Bit better. A bit better. Now. Fold it back up. Hide the corners inside. Then we flip it again. I don't know if this is supposed to be here. It looks like it is, but it's not supposed to be open. So I'm just gonna fold it a little bit more pretty. There we go. This is supposed to be folded the other way. So down with this one. And then flatten the top one. It doesn't look like this exists on this one, which is a bit concerning, but it's probably correct because the tip is missing and it's not up there, so I guess it's lower. So maybe it's correct. I just don't see it being correct. I mean, oh yeah, 14 is with this flap. Here, I just missed it. I was looking at 17 for some reason, or 18. Yeah, it is correct. It's correct. Then you're folding it upwards, again, backwards, upwards, backwards, upwards. Then this one is a bit tricky. You gotta push these in while flattening the model. But only here. So you're flattening it. Flattening it. Oh, I forgot how to do this. I have to switch sitting position. There we go. A bit more higher, a bit easier to work. Let's see here. These ones have to be flat. Like that. This one has to be open. And that one has to be flat. So this is like this. This one is supposed to be up. This flap up. So we're opening this up, flattening it, and there we have it. Flat. Perfect. Now, I don't know where to put these either. Last time I accidentally made it successful, so I'm just going to closed sync with these positions positioned at the front. So I'm just going to do that by grabbing the entire layer here at the back and then pushing it in front. Grabbing the entire layer again from the top, tippy top, and then pushing it inside. No, okay, I guess not. We're just gonna open it and then push it in somehow. There we go. A little bit janky, but it did the trick. It's not flipped. Why did you not flip? There we go, flipped. I think I broke it, but did I break it? No, it just didn't fold correctly. There we go. Then we have 16. Yes, 17. This one was tricky because I did not understand what they meant. But they wanted to flatten this. That's it. You open it and flatten it. You open it and flatten it. So like this. Look out. And then you open it up. Look at that. And reverse all the layers. This is the one I was stuck at, but I'm pretty sure you have to like do that. And then open all the layers and then reverse all the layers. So I'm gonna take a break on this one because I need to go. But when I come back, I will definitely try to finish this somehow. At least I'll try my best. I hope I succeed. I'm taking a break. Yeah, I figured it out. I don't know if it's correct, but it looks more correct than the other one, so I guess this is the way to do it. Basically you just flip every layer, and I accidentally flip like every layer, and it looks like it's correct. So I'm going to do that on this side, which basically you open it up completely and you reverse pretty much all the layers that are visible. Like that. And then you continue. It's not gonna be looking pretty, but it's not supposed to. At least not now. Maybe later it will be better, but for now it looks absolutely abhorrent. Then you go put these inwards. Just like that. It looks kind of wrong because I didn't flip it hard enough. But if you flatten it more on this edge, you'll get the the good edge that you need. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of a plier action here and then drag them out a little bit. Try to like push them out or drag them out somehow. There we go. And I missed a flip here. There we go. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. Good enough. When it flipped the directions correctly, so it should work as good as possible. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, yeah. 2/5 open synced. 2/5 of what? 2/5 of from here to here. Okay, a little bit. I'm just gonna do a little bit. And open sync just inside. So I'm just gonna flatten it. Flatten it. And make it straight. There we go, there we go. And then do that on every edge. All of them. So flatten it. Flatten it. And flatten it again. This is probably the most tedious part of the entire fold. If you pre-fold it, how about that? You pre-fold it in one direction over here. And then you try to fold it. Won't that like help a lot? Yeah, it does help a lot. A little bit easier, yes. Not much. There we go. Jesus Christ. There we go. Reversed and backwards folded. I hope this is the way they wanted it. Otherwise, I have no idea what open sync even means. 21 is finished. 22 will fold the front plates. Can you see that? Of course you cannot see that. Of course. It's not like you need to see something or anything. No. Disconnect. Okay, yes. You can zoom in. That's fine. Can you stop moving though? This camera. I hate this. And I guess it hates me too. Can I fix it? Like at all? This is focus. There we go. Hopefully a bit better. If it goes out of focus, I am sorry because I had to enter manual mode. So I'm not being able to see anything anymore. These points right there, straight down over here, it looks amazing. Then this down. I don't like how these points look like, but that's not fixable anymore. Hide the corners inwards, so in here. And I cannot make the mouth for the life of me, so I'm definitely going to glue the motor. Yeah, the motor. Glue the motor later. The model will be glued, and you will see the glued version in the thumbnail. So if you've clicked on it already, that means that you've seen the thumbnail and you've seen how it looks like when it's finished. I'm going to glue it while the video is editing, or not editing, but encoding. So I won't be wasting my time. This is supposed to be folded down. I'm trying to see through my camera onto the screen that I'm folding. Very, very tiny, very, very difficult. Like you see my thumb here, it's covering the entire head. Bigly stuff. Now we got the stuff over here. We got this is not supposed to be like this, but I digress. Where is it supposed to go? Something ain't right here. Something right. I guess it's like that. And then you pull out some layers from the bottom, flatten them, and you flatten them. Can you pull out more layers? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's if you do that. Then you grab and you pull this one out from there. So this one has more thingies attached to it, so you could have more toes theoretically. Maybe that's why I got so few toes in my first model. It's because I folded this incorrectly. Is it supposed to be flat? Huh. What? Flatten and bring one end to the side. Do I flatten every single one? We will see, but I'll do that right now. Then see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's a lot to flatten. I don't think so, but I guess maybe. There we go. It's flattened itself almost perfectly. Now we have 3 and 2. That kind of odd number. Why? Can we do this like somehow like this maybe? That's not even possible. I got 2 and 3 here, so something is weird. Was it supposed to be like that? How many are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I should be able to do 3, 3, but why not? Why can't I do 3, 3? Ah, because there's 2 in the middle. Yeah, I don't think it's a possibility. No, I don't think it's a possibility. Well, here's something. If I can do it like that. I got no idea. Yeah, this is I got no idea. I got no goddamn clue. I'm just gonna have one limping, I guess. It's fine. We'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll just do it like this then. Because then we got 2 and 2, at least. Eh. I got no idea. Well, this one is supposed to be there, I guess. Can it be pulled out? Yeah, it can. Anyhow, we continue. By folding this one. There we go, and then manually adjusting the focus again. There we go, that's good. Then I have to fold this on the table, otherwise it will not be visible. And then you fold it forward over. Oh, wait, what? The arms are different. Did we miss the arms? 21, 22, 26. No. Oh, yeah, we did miss the arms like a long time ago then. If they're like that, a long time ago. Yeah, 95. How did I miss 95? I was making 93 probably and missed that entire page then. Yeah, we can do that. We can do this. No problem, no problem. What do you want from me? You're folding it like this. Then you're folding out some layers on the back forward. Then what are you doing? Long angle bisector. Yes. And then you open synced. How did I miss an entire page? That's what I wonder. I'm sorry. I just wanted to end it in a hurry, I guess. I'm glad that I remembered that I forgot something at least. Then you fold those. And then you zoom in at the head. So yeah, I'm just going to do these at the edge with the edge already pre-made. Because we already have an edge and I can just follow it. Why complicate your life? Why complicate your life? Wow, this is the other toes. Yeah, we can finish this also. Same thing. There we go. This is a very tricky job because it's very, very precise. And the more tired I am, the less precise I'll become. So I like to get it done as fast as possible, because then I can be more precise for a longer period of time with my folds. There we have it. Toes, toe beans, done. This one is closed. I guess these are supposed to be outside with the head and everything else here like that. Yes. Next page. Oh yeah, it's flattened in the middle again. I think it was like this, right? As you can see, it's getting rather large, so gluing this together will be fun. Like the other one, very thick model, and this edge kept rolling up all the time also. But yeah, this is what it's going to look like, more or less. Just longer and more glued together. So technically this is his insides. If you want to see how he looks like on the inside, you can. But yes, I'm going to glue it later. Okay, the corner of the tail needs to be folded inwards 90 degrees. Then the other two corners inwards 90 degrees also. This is 2 steps. I'm doing step 41 and 38 at the same time. Now I'm doing 39 and 41 at the same time by folding these edges inside. I'm going to glue all of these so there's no problems later. Like that. And then both back and front edges need to be pushed in a little bit. By a little man, I mean a lot, because I accidentally folded. These are too big. These are too big, so I'm gonna fold them backwards a little bit. Little bitty. Little bitty. There we go. Perfect. Little bitty. You push this one in. I'm not gonna do it too much. And then this ones are folded backwards, right? Yeah, backwards. Just regular old backwards. And the same thing on the other side, of course. There we go, a little bit better. I'll glue them together more correctly later if needed. There we go. The legs are first of all fold it from here. Second of all, fold it down with a crease. Then reverse folded here. Okay, how? Reverse folded. Okay. I'm not going to be able to open sync this because there's like a quadrillion layers like right there. Maybe you're not supposed to have like a quadrillion layers here then. Maybe you're supposed to have like a couple. But anyway, I cannot fold it thinner than this. I'll try pressing it in and then folding it a little bit by a little bit, but I don't think, nah, that's not gonna be possible. Think, McFly, think. Maybe if I make the less folds. I have an idea. Why don't we just remove like all of these folds then? Because then I'll be able to actually do it better. And doing that by making this gap here larger. So technically the legs will be even a little bit longer, but when you're closing them like this, the thickness of it is reduced by like 4 folds, which may be easier to fold the things they want me to fold, which is this. And open sync it. How about I just pleat it? Because open syncing like a 4 quadrillion folds right there is nothing I want to do. Can I just do that instead also? What is this? What is this? Who did this? I'm just gonna pleat this. Like a real man. I mean, they're supposed to be white anyway, so I don't see the point in making this harder for me at this point. Because I folded them. And I think I pleated the other ones, and I don't see a big difference on how they're supposed to look like, so I don't really mind this too much. As long as it looks nice, I don't mind. And I think it looks nice. So I shouldn't mind this now. Yeah, this is supposed to be folded forward. It's not wanting to do that, but that's fine. You can always force it a little bit. A little bit, yes, yes. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna do the same thing again here, by crying a little bit and then continuing. There we go. I'm not gonna fold. I can do that. I can do that. Just flatten it a little bit more. There we go, like that, and then like this. Flatten the toe beans, please. God damn it. I'm using drastic measures over here. And then flatten it again here. Even more drastic measures have to be taken. I have to turn these myself. There we go. Magnifique. Magnifique. I'm not one to give up easily. At least not today. I'm folding. I cannot give up too easy. Let's go here. What's the next? My throat is killing me. Same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side. Now the toe beans in front are folded by flattening it twice with 2 mountain folds. That's what I can do here also, but this is way too thick. I'll do my best. Flatten it, please. Flatten it, please. And there we go. We are done. This is by far the worst, most complicated thing I ever folded with this thicker paper, because the other one I found it, by the way, it was under my keyboard. It was 30 grams per square meter, and this looks actually a little bit way thinner than what I folded here. Way easier to make also, and it's actually holding its shape with the glue. Here's its everything. I think it looks nice. I tried to glue the face also, but it's still quite flat. And this one is 45, I think, grams per square meter, so it's significantly thicker. And I'll fold it correctly later, because I don't think I can do that. Now, I have to fold it thinner, not thinner, but shaping the head a little bit. Then we shape the I can clip it. Yeah, I can do that. I can clip it a little bit. Maybe it's gonna make it a bit easier. What the hell is this? Yeah, no, it doesn't want to do that either. There we go. And I don't have any more clips. I don't see any more clips, so I guess no. Face, I'll do that later because I need to glue that. That's way too thick. But you fold it over and then you fold the two front teeth kind of looking ones backwards. Then you flatten the face a little bit, bring the tongue out a little bit, separate these ones. I can do that. I can do that. I'll just do that. Separate them forward. That should do it a little bit nicer. Oh, I guess not, because it's gonna show the white ones. So I need to either, can I flip these forward? Yeah, that's I guess the way to go. Flip them forward and then you open them up. So forward, then open them up like that. Then you fix the toes in the front and then you shape it, and then it's basically complete. So this is what it would have looked like if I didn't glue it yet. But it's basically complete. This needs to be go forward with the toes spread out, but I can do that later. And I don't think I'll be able to glue it at all. But here's what a glued one looks like. I just put glue in there and then flatten it while gluing it, and then bent it also before the glue set. Here, can I get the focus back? Like no at all? A little bit. You can see there, I didn't do anything with the gills, but the toes are pretty good. And the back toes are also pretty okay, but not enough, I think. There's supposed to be more toes. I closed this off and I bent it, as I said before, while gluing it. So yeah, this is what it came out with. A little bit of a scoliosis. It's supposed to be like even crazier bends, but if you have like a metal piece inside, you can probably bend it better. Anyhow, I'll try to glue this and then I'll see you guys next time. Bye.